we're going to look at absolute value equations and inequalities. Solving absolute value equations is as easy as working with regular linear equations. The only additional key step that you need to remember is to separate the original absolute value equations or inequalities into two parts. That is, the positive part and the negative part. So we are going to have practice questions which we are going to rely on. So here is the first question. It's saying solve for x. So from here where we are saying absolute value equations and inequalities. So this one is going to be called an equation. Why? Because there is an equal sign. For inequalities, this is where we are going to have this is where we are going to have the less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So that is the difference between the two. So for the equations, we are going to have equal sign. Then for the inequalities, we are going to have greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Okay, let's dive into this question. So we have absolute value. So for the solution, so remember, when you have got the absolute value equation, you need to separate it into the positive and the negative. There are two ways. You can put a negative outside a bracket, then this guy maintains a positive, or you can put the negative sign on this answer, then this guy maintains the positive. So those we're going to use one way, which is this guy, because of the absolute value, the absolute symbols, it has got two values, that is the negative and the positive. So we're going to say 3x minus 7 equals 19. That is its positive form. And then for its negative form, we'll say 3x minus 7 equals, then this answer which is here we have put it to be positive, let it now be a negative. Why are we doing so? Just because of this. That is why we are saying the value inside has got two possible answers. That is the positive part and the negative part. So that is the key factor of the absolute value equations. So if that is missed, then it will not be correct. So make sure we are aware of that. Let's continue. 3x maintains. We are collecting like terms, so the numbers will be alone on the other side of the equation. So we have got 19. Then we find the additive inverse of 7, negative 7, which is 7. That is for this part. Then 3x drops. Then we add. We are going to have a 26. Then from there, we have to make sure find the value of x by dividing both sides with the coefficient. So there are 1, 1. Then you're going to have x equals. If we try, we know that 2 cannot accommodate 3. So we combine the numbers. Then we are aware that 3 can go into 21. It can also go into 24. So 3 can go into 24 8 times. Then from 24 to 26, there is a difference of 2 over 3. So you can end here or on the previous step. So just to go through, we had 3x minus 7 equals 19. We found the additive inverse of 7 or negative 7, which is a 7. We included it on the other side, or we can just say when the number crosses the equal sign, it becomes a positive, just for easy remembering. From there, this side we maintain. We add the numbers this side. 19 plus 7, it gave us 26. We are looking for x, so we divide both sides by the coefficient, which is a 3. This is a division, and we also divide this side, which is here. So you can end here to say x equals 26 over 3, or you can go on to say 3 into 26, it's 8 times remainder 2 over a 3. The same approach is used on the other side, only that we have got a negative value. So we'll see the difference. So we have 3x, When the number crosses the equal sign, it becomes a positive, so I even write it in front. Then this number will not change the sign. Why? Because it did not move across the equal sign. Then we're going to have, when we have 19 and 7, we check the sign, which is negative. We get the sign of a big number, which is negative, and then subtract the number, the smaller number, from the bigger number. So if we observe this, we are getting a 12. From there, we have 3x equals negative 12. We divide both sides by a 3. 3 into 12, it is 4, but the value is having a negative, so a negative 4. So these are the two possible answers for this absolute value equation. Okay, I would love to cut the video short and do other questions based on the same. See you in the next video. Thank you very much.